Let me share something with you that the productivity industry desperately doesn't want you to know. You're not failing because you haven't found the right productivity hack. You're failing because you're looking for one. Listen to me carefully. Every time you search for how to be productive in 5 minutes or the morning routine that changed my life, you're not solving your problem. You're feeding it. Think about what you're really doing when you hunt for shortcuts. You're telling your brain, I don't want to do the work. I want the result without the process. And your brain believes you. It starts rejecting the very thing that would actually transform you. The process itself. Here's the truth that might make you uncomfortable. There is no hack. There never was. And the moment you accept this, everything changes. But stay with me. Because I'm not here to tell you to work harder or stop being lazy. That's not what this is about. This is about something far more profound. Something about how your mind was designed to build anything worth having. And here's the beautiful part. Once you understand this, productivity stops being a struggle. It becomes inevitable. Let me ask you something. How many productivity videos have you watched this month? How many apps have you downloaded? How many systems have you tried? Pomodoro, time blocking, the 2-minute rule, eat the frog, deep work, getting things done. And after all of that, where are you? You're here, watching another video, looking for the answer that will finally click. Do you know why none of them worked? Not because they're bad methods, they're not. They work beautifully for the people who use them. But you didn't use them, you collected them. Think about it. You've been treating productivity methods like someone collecting maps but never traveling. You've been studying the menu instead of eating the meal. You've been building a library of techniques while your actual work sits untouched. And the worst part? Every new hack you find actually moves you further from your goal. Because here's what's really happening in your brain. Every time you discover a new system, you get a hit of dopamine. The excitement of possibility. This is it. This is the one that will change everything. Your brain lights up. You feel motivated. You feel hopeful. And then you never implement it. Because you weren't looking for a solution. You were looking for that feeling, the feeling of being about to start, the feeling of potential. That's the addiction, not to productivity, to the promise of effortless productivity. Now let me tell you how the human mind actually works. And this is going to sound simple, almost stupidly simple. But pay close attention. Your brain doesn't learn from information. It learns from repetition. Not exciting repetition, not gamified repetition, not hacked repetition. Boring, mundane, unremarkable. Repetition. Think about everything you're actually good at, not things you know about, things you can do without thinking. Walking, talking, driving, typing, making coffee, having a conversation. How did you learn these things? Did you watch a video called The Ultimate Walking Hack? Did you need a morning routine to remember how to speak? No. You did it. Over and over and over. Until your brain said, okay, I've got this. I'll handle it automatically now. That's what your brain is designed to do. It takes repeated actions and turns them into unconscious competence, into skill, into who you are. But here's the trick. Your brain can't do this with ideas. It can only do it with actions. You can't think your way into a new habit. You can't understand your way into discipline. You have to bore your way into it. Imagine a river carving through stone. The first time water flows over that rock. Nothing. The 100th time, still solid stone. The 1000th time, you'd never notice a difference. But come back in 10 years, 20 years, and there's a canyon. That's what consistency is. It's not about being perfect. It's not about motivation. It's about flowing in the same direction until your brain carves a channel so deep you couldn't leave it if you tried. And here's what no one tells you. The boring part is the magic part. The boredom means it's working. The boredom means your brain is starting to automate it. The boredom means you're building infrastructure. But we've been taught to hate boredom. We've been taught that if something feels routine, it's not working, that real growth should feel exciting, that transformation should feel like a breakthrough. And that's the lie that's killing your progress. Real transformation feels like brushing your teeth. It feels like showing up again. It feels like nothing. Listen to me carefully, because this is where everything shifts. You weren't born to collect strategies. You were born to become someone. And the only way to become someone new is to act like them before you feel like them. Think about who you want to be: a writer, an entrepreneur, a healthy person, a disciplined thinker. That person doesn't wake up motivated every day. That person doesn't have a secret system. That person has something far more powerful. They have ordinary days. They have boring, unremarkable days where nothing special happens and they do the work anyway. Because here's the secret: you don't need more inspiration. You need more ordinary days. You don't need a perfect morning routine. You need to show up on the day you slept terribly. You don't need the optimal productivity system. You need to work on the day you don't feel like it. That's where character is built, not in the exciting moments, in the unremarkable ones. The masters of any craft don't have better hacks than you. They have more boring practice sessions. They have more days when they showed up anyway. They have more accumulated, unremarkable repetitions. And that's the beautiful part. That's what makes this actually achievable. You're not competing with their talent. You're not competing with their resources. You're just competing with their ordinary Wednesday. Their boring, unglamorous, nothing special day. Can you match that? Can you show up when it's not exciting? Because if you can, you'll beat 90% of people who are smarter than you, more talented than you, more privileged than you. Most people quit when it stops being interesting. Most people need the dopamine hit. Most people are still looking for the hack. But you understand now. The hack is that there is no hack. The shortcut is the long way. The secret is the obvious way. The trick is there is no trick. It's just showing up. Again and again and again, until your brain rewires itself, until the action becomes automatic, until you become the person who does this. Not because you're motivated, because you decided. So here's what I want you to do. Stop right now and think about this. What is the one thing, just one thing, that you know would change your life if you did it consistently? Not 10 things. One thing: writing, exercise, deep work, learning, creating. You know what it is. You've always known. And here's your challenge. Do it tomorrow. Not perfectly, not optimally, just do it. For 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long. And then the next day, do it again. Same time, same duration, nothing fancy. And the day after that, and the day after that. Don't track it in some elaborate system. Don't make it a big production. Just show up. Like brushing your teeth, like making coffee. Boring, automatic, inevitable. And in 3 months, come back to this video and you won't believe who you've become. Not because you found the perfect system, because you stopped looking for one. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments below, write just one sentence. The one thing I'm committing to is... That's it. Make it real by writing it down. Make yourself accountable. And if this resonated with you, if this challenged something in you, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell. Because we're not here to give you hacks. We're here to help you become who you're capable of being. Give this video a like if you're ready to stop collecting methods and start building yourself. Remember, you don't need another strategy. You need another unremarkable day where you show up anyway. And the beautiful thing? You have one coming.